Oh, Hitman. Hitman, Hitman, Hitman. What a franchise, huh? So many good memories over so many years for so many people who aren't me. I've literally never played a Hitman game before in my life, so my first experience with Hitman is this.
Come here. Come here.
You're not supposed to be here.
And this game, or not this game, Hitman 3 is a good game from what I've watched, but this VR version of this game is more than just a dumpster fire. It is a trash barge floated into an oil spill and hit with napalm. And every stinky flame rising from the disaster zone is glorious.
I'm calling for help.
No, you're not. No, I don't want a coin. Oh my god. No.
Hitman 3 is a gigantic and complicated game. I was so confused when I heard it got VR support because I just thought, how? There's so many mechanics, so much is going on. And in the PSVR version, you still had to use a PlayStation controller to play it. So when they said it got full PC VR support, something I could participate in, I was even more skeptical. And now I have my answer.
Ooh. That thud.
Imagine for a moment being Agent 47. You got your finest tailor-made suit on, you got the details of the target, you're ready to get on your private jet and ship out towards the mission. And now before you do any of that, take 5 shots of tequila and pepper spray yourself. That is how it feels playing this game in VR.
Okay, so I just wanted to cut the lime. I can cut everything but the lime. Really? Okay.
And like I said, it is glorious. Don't for a second think I am complaining.
Night.
I love this game in VR because it's just so derpy. It's lovably derpy. It's so clearly not meant to handle VR players running around having full range of motion with their arms, and they did it anyways.
Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
Shh, it's okay. Look at me. Look at me, Mr. Fernsby. What are the odds I can knock this guy out with one punch? Oh, he's not knocked out. He's not knocked out.
I've never felt more like a bull in a china shop. It is disorienting trying to just move forward in this game. Switching the control direction to follow where your head is facing helps a bit, but if that makes you motion sick, good luck trying to walk in a straight line while using the controller direction. Plus, when you turn in real life, you're just twisting Agent 47's neck into a pretzel. So if you don't remember to recenter your view, you're in for a world of confusion.
What is happening to me?
And if you remember Hitman looking really HD, you can forget that as well, because everything more than a few feet away looks like it's in 720p on a good day.
My cataracts are really acting up.
Which does make sense. Running Hitman at its flat screen fidelity in VR would probably require a supercomputer.
Wow.
Don't get me wrong, it is still really cool to be in these levels in VR just because they are so detailed. That kind of cuts through the blurriness. But the blurriness is noticeable, and it 100% adds to the drunken vibe of the gameplay.
Funny. My mother always said I had good hands, so I should have been a surgeon.
I'm just A-O.
What a weird thing to say when you're patting someone down.
And I was really having fun as drunk James Bond for a while, and the more I played, the more fascinating it became too. At least for me, as someone who's interested in VR games.
As if I blend in VR. Oh no way.
Pause. Sort of. I like keeping the gameplay going because there's so many things that happen that don't get put in these videos because they're just too weird or too awkward. They don't fit. And I like putting those here. But make no mistake, this video is paused. This is empty content. This is fool's content. The time code that has been fading in this whole time is your escape to get back to that content. I have been doing this for almost a full year at this point, and that is terrifying on so many levels. But here we go again. It's a Hobbit, Spastic Ninja, Suffer Puppet Vads, Toaster's Preferred Income Tax Rate, Monkey, I think that's Japanese, Fluffy Eagles McCool Kid, Beer Money Games, What the Duck, Archer, Not Spastic Ninja. You always ask us, but how was your day, Habby? Love you. That is very sweet. Nate G, Doug, Dax78, Lazy Dante, Otaku Dude, Runa, Sniper Monkey 453, Gunny 1971, Sky on Cloud, Haggis Man, and last but not least, Wolfie. So many other controls had to be bended and broken and duct taped back together again to work in 3D. For example, you have to prime anything that you're holding if you just want to use it, but that's only to use it in that one hand. If you want to throw that same thing, you have to prime your other hand and stick that hand out and wait for the traditional Hitman lock on, and then you can make a throwing motion with your arm for it to not work at all and just drop the coin on the floor in front of you.
Oh my god.
Guns reload by pressing one button to awaken Agent 47 from his sleep paralysis so he can reload for you and then give you control of his body back. If you want to hold a long gun with two hands, you just move your second hand in the general direction of the end of the gun, and then your hand magnetizes to it at a certain range.
I don't want to grab the gun. I'm not trying to grab the gun. Stop. I gotta put this on my bed. Stop! I don't want to grab the gun!
There's also a lot of things like the camera and the peepholes that just bring up a flat screen to look at in VR, but it's a flat screen showing an image that is still being controlled by either your hand or your head, both of which are horrendous to navigate because everything else around you is blacked out. But what was really interesting was seeing the quality difference between the 2D image and the 3D image.
It looks so blurry in front of my eyes, but so good in this camera. I can read fragile, I can read move. I can almost read the letters under fragile, and then I take away.
I don't know, that just tickled me for some reason. All of this tickled me. I don't know why they did this, but it's really cool that they did.
Nah, it doesn't look suspicious at all. I think we're good.
They didn't try to make Hitman VR and make you buy a whole other game. They just said, hey, if you want to play our game in VR, now you can. Here you go. And that is a very pro-consumer thing that I hope a lot of future games do. If they had tried to charge $60 for this, my tone would be very different, obviously. You can't call this its own game. But as a random addition to Hitman, hell yeah, absolutely. This is fun. This is dumb fun for the sake of dumb fun. Because at the end of the day, I have Hitman now. Just regular Hitman if I ever want to play it. I can foresee plenty of Hitman streams in the near future.
Oh, did I break the cutting board? It's a cutting board.
At least near future for me. For you, if it's the day that I post this, it's like 2 hours from now.
What does a screwdriver sound like a machine gun?
I hope I managed to transfer one of my past chuckles this week to you through the medium of this video. Thank you for watching it. I appreciate it more than you will ever care to know. Like this video if you want to, but love yourself no matter what. And if you give me the privilege of your time again, I will see you probably when this channel hits another stupidly absurd milestone for no good reason. Yep, okay, goodbye.
Alexa said something.
If I could be bothered, I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying
Really?
the